All right, so the business of scare. There are 1,200 haunted houses in the U.S. They actually make up up to $500 million every year in revenue from ticket sales of these things. And it's doubled in the last decade, according to trade group America Haunts. That's for real. So what's behind the rise in popularity? We got to bring in Amber Arnett-Bequeaith of America Haunts. She's also vice president of Boo-ming Productions, which runs the haunted attractions in Kansas City. This is a cool business to grow up in, but because you've been doing this forever, right?
I have. I was 5 years old when my mother and grandmother started the industry. So you're here, happy Halloween, in the heart of Kansas City, in the heart of America, and where the haunt industry actually began.
So Amber, do you always dress the way you're dressed right now? This is a year-long thing?
You know what? It does take a whole year to prepare, but the black lipstick and glitter only comes out on Halloween.
Oh, too bad.
I know. That's unfortunate. Okay, so, but let's talk about all year, because really the bulk of your revenue comes October, November, right? What do you do the rest of the year to, you know, put food on the table?
Well, it's definitely a seasonal business that is very difficult, and we've had an incredible growth over the last few years, and we have incredible haunts across the country now. We operate 4 here in Kansas City, and we actually commercial lease the space that we don't utilize for the haunted attractions, and that helps cash flow year-round. A lot of the other haunts, they will have other businesses that they work in. A lot of the attraction owners now will actually work in the industry to make props, to actually make masks, to work in makeup, to where they're working in their field year-round, but they're able to sell that to the other haunted attractions and newbies coming into the industry.
Amber, does it get harder year after year to actually scare people? Because it seems we've become so desensitized, especially the younger generations, to what we consider scary. Is it hard to, you know, get people to get a good fright every year?
You know what? Yes and no. Yes, technology has definitely changed from 1975 to 2013. And you're right. The teenagers today have video games that they are playing with every day. Yeah. The movies and the special effects are astronomical. And so, yes, it makes our job harder. And we're also high technology now, too. When you walk into one of our scenes, you break a laser beam that creates this whole environment. But that is the key. We touch all your senses. And it's also about the fact that you're in the action. You live within that scene. And so that's a whole different feeling. And that's bringing your own adrenaline. We study the psychology of fear and phobias. And the way that the haunted attractions are laid out brings all those different elements into play. And it makes a big difference when you're there or you're watching other people get scared, which can be very humorous.
Humorous, I guess. But people do enjoy this kind of stuff. I am scared of my own shadow, so I wouldn't even walk across the street from one of these things. Have the zombie movies helped, though? I gotta believe kids want to be zombies now, so your haunts are the place to be.
You know what? This is really the year of the zombie. Unbelievable. But if you look back in history, you'll see that vampires, werewolves, I mean, these types of characters and creatures continue to morph. They continue to change every single year. And so, yes, it's definitely something that you're bringing to life. But yeah, this is the year of the zombie. We have zombie walks here in Kansas City within the Full Moon Festival, as well as the other attractions across the country. And these types of mainstay characters, the more classic characters, is something that we continue to work with.
And very quickly, Amber, what frightens you?
There's not a whole lot that frightens me.
Good answer.
Good, I believe that too. I believe it.
That's awesome. Amber Arnett-Bequeaith of America Haunts. That's good stuff. Thanks for being here with us.
Thank you. Screams and laughter from Kansas City.